Hey everyone, this will be I don't know, maybe 18th or 19th 1v1 episode, and third 1v1 episode as a mercenary. And today I'm gonna test modified beta strength berserker build from for mercenary. And yeah, well, nothing to add here. I just wanted to talk a little about those new cores that came out, and those cores are just a second. Dark Omen Battle Gear has it. Shrink the target, reducing their base support by 27% for 3 turns. That's basically the same as the Delta Mall, and this gives you 30. And the opposite side is 27%, so nothing much there. If the core was like total support reducing, then okay, then that 3% would mean something. This way it doesn't really mean something at all. So basically it's the curse core, but they just renamed it and called it Dark Omen. Yeah, and the difference between this is that you can actually use it with a sword. Well, you can use it with a sword as if you have a delta. So, well, nothing special about this core, but hey, they put something different there, so that's good, I guess. So let's go with this episode. If you think that I'm gonna win at the end of this episode, comment down in the section below. If you think that I'm gonna get 15 or 25 or 15 or 25 losses, comment, and we'll see what happens. Basically, I'm gonna not gonna bother with my opponent's defense. I'm just gonna strike because if they have that robot Carterax, then I'm fucked pretty much. They're gonna swap my weapon primarily with a fish, and then my build is gonna be useless. But I'm well, this just works too. So basically, I'm gonna do a yes, yes, I am. So basically, I'm gonna do a blood commander at the first every time, and then use my berserker as fast as I can. Yeah. So so I'm gonna try to get some more out of his energy. So I'm looking to use my, that's a parasite, right? Yes. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough for my berserker, so let's use generator now. Basically, as you know, this build really revolves around using berserker at rage. That's what this build really is all about. So I'm gonna do a double strike and then try to finish it with my berserker. I don't know that it's gonna be manageable. Yeah, he's gonna heal a bit now because of his yeah. So this fucking sucks. My field commander doesn't do shit now. Maybe a critical can save me, I don't know. Let's just go again with the berserker, and to hell with it. Yeah, maybe a miracle deflection or a block can save me, but I don't think so. Yeah, I cannot block this. This is my first loss. So basically, if I get to 25 losses in around that 1 hour mark, I'm gonna call this build a win, because well, the most important thing is this game is how fast can you get experience, and if that build can give you around 20 wins, let's say, and about 25 losses, That's a good that's a good build in my book. It's certainly the better one if you are using the build that gives you a fuck off. I can no longer use my berserker. What the fuck am I gonna do now? Double strike. Okay. So 530 and block. What's next? That's like 78 ways to drain your energy right there again. He still has that assimilation. Let's go with double strike again. Again block. What the fuck? And this is just ridiculous. I mean, this is what can I do? Fuck it. Just gonna strike. It sucks that he blocked me 2 times already, and that just kills my build. So let's just heal. For now, I still have enough energy for 2 of my double strikes, so let's go with it right now. I guess he's gonna heal now. Yeah. Well, I bet he's gonna kill me now. This was nope. Please do not block me anymore. I had enough. That's a lot of defense, and this build pretty much doesn't work against anyone besides my build. So I guess that's a win in his book, not in mine though. Lorx ED. What the fuck was this is with those builds today? I mean, before I started this episode, I actually fought about 20 or 25 fights with this build, and I actually got a ton of wins, more than a half. And this is just weird now, cause builds now and builds like 1 week from now changed. But we'll see. Maybe this build will give me a good ending. I don't know. So please do not finish me now. Even though if he heals, I'm gonna have enough to kill him with my berserker. If he doesn't block me, that is. And he didn't. Oh, well, that's a lot of damage. And he is still alive, which sucks. Let's just keep on hitting him, I guess. Yeah, Infernal Android, that's not gonna do shit to me. Now, bam, that's my first win. Basically, if you use this kind of build, you gotta accept a ton of losses and expect fast wins. So basically, if you see that the opponent is gonna just use the strategies to stay alive as long as he can, then the best way to go to finish that fight fast is to just let him kill you as fast as possible. So yeah, he's using a different strategy now, but I'm gonna do the same. Yeah, he kind of fucked up my strategy there. Yep. Let's just hit him, right? 30. Awesome. As I said, if your opponent decides to use this strategy, then you are basically fucked, because that means that he will just heal most of the times, and that's gonna fuck you up pretty bad. Let's just get to rage as fast as possible. Berserker. Block. Oh my fucking god. So basically that's my third loss. And this sucks. $200. That gives me enough for double strike, and I'm gonna use it as fast as possible. Critical. Great. Well, I'm not gonna heal, like I said, just let the other side kill you. And this is just totally undeserved. Just 45 plus 30. I mean, he has like around 8 more dexterity than me, and he actually blocked me 2 times. That's just fucking ridiculous. Let's just write in a loss here, and that's my third loss. Doesn't mean that this build won't work at the end of this episode. It just means it works faster. It's just 12 minutes in, and I already have 4 fights. This is a Blood Mage strength build. I guess he's gonna use Parasite now, or not. Let's just go with my Berserker right at the start, as fast as possible, just to use it. Double strike. And like I said, there's a lot of builds now today that actually can counter mine, and that wasn't the case like 3 days before this. I actually had a lot of success with it, and this was just a bit of luck to his side. So that's 4 losses here and 1 win. I'm not gonna end it until I have 25 or 15. Let's just see how it happens. The last episode I got to about and yeah, everyone is I guess that they saw that I'm gonna use this build like 2 weeks from now. I started using it, and I had a lot of success with it, and they basically all started using those fucked up builds with Intimidate or similar shit that doesn't work. And he's actually using this too. Let's just heal now, and after this I'm gonna use my Static Smash, or what's his name? Static Smash, yeah. Obviously Parasite. Now this one. I'm just at this moment I'm waiting for my Berserker. let's just use Blood Commander. It could come in very useful now, and yeah, he fucked it up now. Basically, as you can see, if someone decides to act like a fucking coward, like this fucker here, and use defense all around with this fucking cowardly Focus 5 build, then I'm fucked. This kind of fight lasts a lifetime, and the best way to go against these fuckers is just to let them kill you. As you can see, like Healing Mania. Let's just return the favor. You sold your soul, Modi, as anyone else in this game, I guess, because everyone is using the same fucking build over and over. We'll see now. I guess I'm gonna lose, but you never know. His robot now will do about 500,000 damage to me. And it's pretty ridiculous that people overuse this robot. It's happening around 2 years now, and nobody at the Epic Duel community is giving the fuck about this problem. This is just ridiculous. This robot is overpowered and it should be nerfed as fast as possible, but they just don't give a fuck about it. They just use that game Bio Beasts, and they just waste their time on that game and do not listen to the real problems of Epic Duel. And the real problems of Epic Duel today is that fucking robot, cause everyone is using Focus 5 because of Infernal Android. If you can see another Focus 5 build that doesn't use Infernal Android fucking robot like everyone else, paranoid fucking fuck, then, well, though that Focus 5 build doesn't do much. But yeah, Titan and Nitrate don't give a fuck about this game anymore, I guess. Please do not block me. Thanks. Basically, you have two options. First is to use that Berserker 2 times, or to go to a risk and use yeah, that's a lot of damage. Let's try with this one now. Guess he can finish me now. No, just keep on hitting him. Yeah, like every other fucker. That's 6 losses and 1 win at this moment. 18 minutes. We will see. Let's just change something here. Berserker and then yeah. So again, a block against a guy who has like 7 or 8 more dexterity than me, and I'm not gonna bother with healing. This is just totally ridiculous. So that's 7 losses now. Yeah, 300 people online and I'm getting the same opponent over and over. Maybe things will change if he doesn't block my Berserker. Let's just see how that goes. This shit. Then my double strike. And then Berserker, if he lets me, that is. Critical, right. And that critical saved his ass. What a lucky guy that is. I mean, what the fuck. And yeah, that critical actually saved his ass, because that critical gave him more health out of that Blood Commander, and he actually healed enough to live through my Berserker. So that's 8 losses. 4 times in a row. What the fuck are you doing, Titan and Nitrate? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? I'm gonna just do the same here. It's just 85 damage, 85% damage. It's like, looks like that just every skill from Mercenary is nerfed enough to the point that you can actually do shit with it. Yeah, he's choosing to heal now because he knows that that critical saved his ass the last time we fought. And right now, the only thing that can actually save me is that stun. Let's try with it. And this stun actually never works. Like 600,000 damage, right? So that's 9 losses. I'm not gonna wait a minute here. Let's just go again and see how many times the this epic duel will pair me against this fucker. Let's just see how many times Titan and Nitrate say I don't give a fuck about this game. Critical again. That's awesome. Okay. I'm raging out again. He's gonna heal again. Again a critical. Awesome. Isn't that just awesome? Stun that doesn't work. Never. Yeah. So that's 10 losses. That's 5 losses in a row against this fucker. So let's just see how many times Epic Duel will pair me against the same guy. I guess the 5 times is just the caps, or is it? Oh my god, I didn't get the same opponent again. That's a Tech Mage strength build. And before this episode I actually fought like 6 or 7 times against those builds and I never lost. I guess this will be the first time because this episode really sucks. I don't have any luck with it at the start, so that's how it works, I guess. To I'm just hoping my stun will work sometimes, and it actually never does work. Yeah, I'm always starting second, so that's my 11th loss. I don't know if I actually started the fight first against, even though against those focus fives or the guys that have the same amount of support as me. I actually never, in 12 fights now, I actually didn't start first, which is just weird. Shield. Look at those fuckers. Static. Let's just hit him. I guess that shield lasts around 3 turns, yeah. Let's just use it. Too bad that's not something that you can use in this game. It's pretty good looking skill. So I can let's see, primary mastery, increase the change rate, 4% bonus chance to connect with each strike, strength boost 6, work primary mastery. I don't know, let's go with this. Blocks really didn't present themselves as a problem in this episode, but let's just give myself an edge here. That's 12 losses, I guess. 12. And another focus 5 build like every other fucker here. Well, I don't really care about that so much. I'm just gonna, out of spite to Epic Duel community, I'm just gonna continue to filming this episode and using those beta builds just to show that the real problem here is actually the system. Titan and Nitrate gave up on this game a long time ago, and this is just really disturbing if you think about it. Yeah, this just makes my build really unusable. I'm gonna start using another primary here. Maybe some that can give me an edge or something, cause this shit doesn't work at all. I'm relying too much on my Berserker, and that's not gonna do shit for me. But it's really cool to use it, so I'm gonna use it anyway. After this fight, I'm gonna change my primary to, I don't know, around, let's just see what I got. I obviously I gotta use a club because you actually cannot in real life smash 3 times with a weapon that isn't club. That just doesn't make any sense here, guys. As I said before, remove this surgical strike from mercenary because this just doesn't make any sense for a mercenary. This is just skill that is pretty defensive, and mercenary shouldn't be defensive at all. This should be unblockable, and you could use a weapon required none with it, and just remove this fucking unusable skill for a mercenary. So yeah, I wanted to change my primary beta brutalizer spectral reaper. Torn assault. Those thorns do actually energy damage, right? It's dependable, what kind of weapon you use, right? So I guess the better way to go here, your critical strikes ignore an extra 10%. That's just totally ridiculous score. Another? Nope, nope. Botanical Better Gale grows you or an ally, increase their base support by 30%. Fortune Battle Gear, unusable, 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 really. Next, unusable, 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 and unusable. Let's just go with this, or this. Maybe beta brutalizer. Let's just go with no. I cannot use an energy based, physical based weapon. That just won't work here. I believe I do not have any more clubs. Yeah, everything I have is in my inventory. Let's just make up my mind here. Yeah, why not? Why the hell not? Spectral Reaper. I guess the most of my energy goes to this. Yeah, it wasn't upgraded. Let's just insert some core in it. Primary mastery. Lucky Strike is the obvious choice. Yeah, now my luck will change, fuckers. Not. So, as of right now, I have 13 losses and 1 win. Oh my god. Yeah, this build doesn't work actually. But fuck it, right? Let's just go with it. Okay, maybe double strike after this. Yeah. Or this. Yeah, that's physical. That's actually quite usable for me. Double strike, please do not block me. Thank you very much. I still have enough for this skill. Maul. Yeah. Let's just go with it. 1. Ignoring 10% of their defenses. Well, it's a cool skill to use if you upgrade it, that is. But if you upgrade it, then it's pretty unusable because it costs a lot of energy, and I have to keep my energy to use those support build. Well, let's see. Well, if I say it, then you won't actually believe me, but I fought against support builds before this episode started, like 10 times, I believe, but it really it gave me a lot, but yeah, when it was passive, well, it's not passive now, so it's quite unusable. Let's go with double strike now. Maybe he can finish me now. No, he's not gonna even go with it. Let's just go with a regular strike and try to finish it with my double strike. I still have a lot of chance here. Well, don't know. We'll see. Let's just end it with my gun. That's third win, I guess. Third, yeah. Third win and 13 losses. We will see, my friend, after this episode. I believe yep, if he doesn't critical me, I should have more of an edge to end this fight sooner. Critical. Well, it didn't start very well for me, as you can see. Two criticals, come on. Well, this is just fucking idiotic. Three criticals. What the fuck? Three criticals. That's just totally ridiculous. Well, not really, but it's tough. I still win though. That's fourth. Yeah, fourth win. $450 around that damage I did, and that was pretty good. He's changed his strategy because he saw that it doesn't work really that much, but I believe that the outcome of this fight will not change uh, or it will. I don't know. We will see. Yes. And I believe this is the end of the. Oh, not yet. Okay. Yeah, I remember too. But it is good still. It still is good. It still is good. Yes. Let's just end it with this. That's 5 wins and 13 losses. Okay, again ascending. Well, I couldn't argue with yeah. No critical. Let's just use the same shit over and over. If he blocks me, he will win. If he doesn't, I will. That healing strategy actually did the best for him, I guess. Yeah, you are right, but it actually doesn't matter because yeah, because if they don't use that infernal android, I win, and if they use it, I lose. Basically everything good that is about Focus 5 builds revolves around that infernal android robot, and it concerns me that Epic Duel mods or programmers or everyone didn't actually see that. That's a strength tech mage. His strikes will do about 450 damage to me now. What's not blockable? This. Let's use the same to him. Right after this strike, I'm gonna go with my Berserker. I guess it will heal me enough so he doesn't kill me. Or will it? I still have my double strike, but we will see if it will work very well. He decided to heal. Let's use my double strike now. Yeah. Right now I can use this score and you can't. So let's see how that works. Oh fuck. I actually cannot. Let's go with this one. I actually he actually had a quite a luck there because I was one turn away from my ability to use static smash, and that would ruin his strategy. Dark Botanical Hazard. Fuck you. and that skill. This skill lasts too long. 5 turns. This is just totally ridiculous. $21. Why 21? Let's go with this one. Okay. This was the obvious choice for me. But, yep, he will use that surgical strike. I'm gonna heal. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Because, well, he can use that shield anytime he's raging out at this moment. Basically, the only way that I can win here is to my bazooka isn't too powerful. Let's just try to stun him. Yeah, that actually never works. Never. I think that I'm gonna die now. Most probably. Or not. Well, now. If he does block me, then I'm gonna lose. But he will not. And as I said, if you don't have that infernal android, those fights come really entertaining, and really there's no way that you can let's just try something different now. It sucks that strength tech mages have a lot of power, and every skill revolves around strength. It really is ridiculous when you think about it, because this is how a mercenary skill book should look like, and not like this. Those tech mages have a lot of skills that revolve and upgrade with strength, and mercenary doesn't have any except static smash, and that's just not that doesn't make any sense at all. TJ bands, that's a focus 5. Yeah. Critical 537 damage. That's something I cannot actually do with my berserker. As you can see, this is just ridiculous, and it's actually his skill, it's unblockable. What's the best part of it? What now? So this is my 8th win. 8 win and 15 losses at this moment. That's another focus 5 with infernal android. Yeah. So let's go with this. after his parasite, I'm gonna heal myself and just wait for his shield to pass. Maybe that strategy will work. I don't know. We will see right now, won't we? Right now his blood commander still works, and that's something that can come very useful if you use those kind of builds. So basically that means that I'm gonna die, because next turn he will use his infernal android and do about 600,000 damage to me, or this critical. Awesome. 16 losses right now, but with these builds you never know. Sometimes you can have like 10 wins in a row easily, and yeah, it sucks that I don't have any physical skills besides that special from my... yeah, it doesn't make any sense here. Let's go with my berserker, and he blocks it. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. So this basically means that that block saved his ass. So I lose again. Right now I have 17 losses and 8 wins. I don't know what's very entertaining about this Focus 5 builds with Infernal Android. I really hate those builds, and I think that out of spite to that build, I'm not gonna test it at all with Mercenary, because well, at least I'm not gonna test it with Infernal Android, because that's just fucking ridiculous. I fought many times with Focus 5 Infernal Android builds against that other class that's using the same shit, and it really doesn't do shit to be well, look at this course. Fuck. A lot of cores active on me now. No shield, so maybe he won't block me now, and he didn't, but still 179, that's easily what he needs, but I'm gonna force him to strike, and maybe I can finish him with my strike. My rage strikes does around 310 damage, and his non-rage Infernal Android does about 500 damage, and just see the logic in that, and that just shows you how overpowered that Infernal Android is. I mean, strength build mercenary. The warrior class of this game does with a regular strike on rage 300 damage, and his infernal android without rage does about 510. You do the math there. I have nothing more to say. But looks like this episode is closely coming to an end, because I'm getting paired with the same builds over and over. Those infernal android focus 5 builds. It seems sometimes that Titan and Nitrate did everything to remove the fun from Epic Duel, so they still nerf the shit out of those strength builds, or whoever uses them, and just keep on what now? I don't know, maybe stun will do something for me, and it will, but who knows, maybe he will block me now. You never know. If a stunned man can deflect you, he can easily block you, right? That's the logic of Epic Duel. Sharingan Dragneel. That's a strength tech mage. And just see what Fire Skite improves with none, but it really is around that strength build. People with strength build use them because they ignore like 15% damage, right? Okay, maybe this. Well, it's pretty obvious how this will end. He will use his bludgeon now or something. If he doesn't, he's a pussy. And look at this, 403 damage with this skill. Dealing physical damage. 410 energy required. Stat required, none. Actually none. When you use strength build, it actually doesn't use shit. So when I use my strength build, as you can saw, a tech mage doesn't have to do shit to upgrade his stats, because his skills don't revolve around that, and my skill stat required 37 dexterity, 27 dexterity. Well, I rest my case. This is just everything that I should show you. So let's just keep on fighting until this episode is over. So right now I'm at 59 minutes. I wasted around 5 or 6 minutes on choosing another primary weapon, but that doesn't really matter. The end result will be the same. So I really think that I deserve more wins with this build. What can I do? I can force him to use Parasite, right? Yep, and see the amount of energy he received. 489 energy. He actually has the same, and I had 1000 and he had none. That's just weird. Wabam. That's a lot of damage. He will do about the same with his Infernal Android. Yeah, as I said. He can heal now, I guess. No? I can maybe end this now with my strike, but we will see. $250 damage with my rage strike. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me, Epidoll? Focus 5. Monkakazi. Oh, well, that's a surprise. I didn't see that build a long time. Cyber Hunter. I meant to say I didn't see that robot in a long time. Is there any class that don't have those shield? I really don't know. Please tell me. Yep, let's drain some of that energy. $359. Let's heal myself right now. That seems the best choice at this moment. And plasma armor still lasts. That's quite ridiculous if you ask me. So I'm raging out too. I guess next turn she will not have the... yes. Let's go with Berserker now. So that did a lot of damage. I think that I can end it with double strike if she doesn't heal, if he doesn't block it. That is, so that's 10 wins and 20 losses. That's 33%, I guess. 33.333333 percent that you actually can win. Blood Commander. Well, that sucks, right? Let's go with this. Block. Well, that sucks too. Oh my god. Let's just piss him off a bit. I'm raging out with my Berserker. Bam. I still have my generator and I'm gonna use that now. -50. I guess that he won't do nothing in the next strike. Let's drain that energy. I have a lot of energy now. I think that I have he actually has enough to use a ton of skills that can help him in. And the thing that I can do here is to maybe force him and rage out with my double strike. He won't have his technician. Yeah, he still has his technician, which sucks for me, but whatever. Awesome. Yeah, my friend, I don't actually see this build work against anyone besides this. But I surrendered myself right at the moment before he. Yeah. Right. Let's just let him kill me now. That's 21 losses. "21 losses and 10 wins. The only good thing about this build is that you can actually die fast. So it gives you a lot of experience. I barely found a 1v1 fight, which is concerning. Another Focus 5. Like he needs an underdog. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look at those cores. That's awesome. Let's go with this now, so I can rage with my Berserker next turn. Yeah, about that. So, like I said, the second most powerful skill for Mercenary is blockable. That just doesn't make any sense at all. If you can see, every class has a skill set that you can use with particular build or skill that can revolve around that skill and actually be unblockable besides Mercenary. Everything they done to Mercenary before, at the start of this game till the end, they just nerfed the fuck out of them. So that's 22 losses and 10 wins. Maybe Mercenary builds will have more success in I don't know, maybe Juggernaut. I'm gonna add let's say 2 Juggernaut fights after this 25 losses, because I need only 3 of them at this moment to end this. But I'm just gonna try with you guys, and I'm gonna do a nice. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna try and let's just see. Basically, if uh, I encounter those guys that use that weird build with no uh, let's just try to stun him. Block. That didn't work at all. What does that mean? That means that I'm gonna lose. Yes, actually I am. So this will actually be my 23rd loss, I believe. Thanks. It sucks though. Yeah, it doesn't work at all. Let's just go with this so I can use my Berserker. Oh, he forced me. Oh no. So I can't use my Berserker, which sucks. Please, some miracle deflection. I don't think that I ever deflected anyone, ever. That's 23rd loss. Third, yes, third. Still at 10 wins. Let's try something different. Or not. I actually wanted to try something different. I actually wanted to do a double strike and Berserker and then again double strike, but I didn't. That is not a sword. Yeah, so Berserker. Yes, I like it. So I cannot attack him. Well, this sucks, but I can do this. He cannot heal himself. But that doesn't make any sense because he actually can use that. Well, let's go with double strike. I don't know. Well, then it looks awesome. So that's my 11th win. Yeah, and 23 losses. Let's just end this as fast as possible, please. The wanted. Focus 5. Build. What a surprise. Okay. Oh, fuck you. So 5 turns I cannot do shit. Poison after poison. That's actually a good strategy from him. I like it a lot. So that's 3 turns. Or 4. Let's go with this. I can actually rage out next turn. Maybe he won't have that. Yeah, he still has it. Let's just do this. Next turn he won't have any shields, but he will block my Berserker, which is fucking awesome. Yeah. This is just fucking idiotic. So that's 24th loss. I'm one loss away from finishing this episode. And King Gorg, Infernal Android Focus 5, a really original king. Well, if you would actually be a king, you wouldn't be original. You would be different, not like every other ship out there. Let's try with this. Just ruins my strategy right at the start. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing at this moment. 129 damage. That's actually quite good. Static smash. I can actually finish this episode easily now with force and after deflection. Oh my god, I blocked it. Imagine if he doesn't block my Berserker now. And he won't. Be gone, king. You are not the king of mine. 12 wins. Around out 33% chance to win with this build at this moment. Yeah, 12.5 wins should be right around that mark, I believe. Please start. I believe I never waited longer for a 1v1 fight ever. War Princess. That's a support build. Please give me a win against her. Yep, that's a lot of damage. Double strike. Wabam. Go on, heal yourself. I don't care. Bam. That doesn't matter to me, cause you're gonna die either way. Well, at least this build works very well, as you saw against strength build, or support builds, excuse me. So if you need a build that does it awesome against support builds, and if anytime around next 3 months when they don't upgrade this game or change anything in it, if support builds come back, then this build could actually do more wins than losses, and actually a lot of more. So let's go with I'm not gonna use Berserker, Field Commander, excuse me. Let's go with this one. That was weird from him, but like I said, he's not a king of mine. That's 14 wins. Well, if you even if you win against me now, that's just gonna mean that you lost 2 times against me. Yes, me again. Bam. It sucks that this static smash isn't more powerful. That could do a lot to mercenary strength build if that doesn't revolve around that. So if he doesn't, well, that's just weird. I can easily finish this now, and I will. Oh my god, he is actually alive. Oh my fucking god, what a fucking lucky jerk. This was just ridiculous that he actually lived through that one. But whatever, that's 14 wins and 25 losses, so 1 hour and 22 minutes. Well, this build is actually more successful than the last build you saw, because it actually gave me a ton of more experience than the last one. So that's 39 fights, 14 times 39, like I said, 35.89% that you actually can win with this build. Yes, I don't know what to say of that. It's bad because of the. I wouldn't recommend this build to anyone. If Epic Duel comes back with those support builds, if most of the people use that support build, then you can easily have like a ton of more wins with this build. But as you can see in this episode, I actually fought around 7 or 8 times against those support builds, and I won each time. I didn't even lose once against those guys. So if that build comes back, you have an answer with this build. But if it doesn't come back, then you are fucked, because those Focus 5 Infernal Android jerks rape you in the ass. So press this subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. If you enjoyed this episode, press like. If you didn't, press dislike. I don't care really. And see you in the next episode. Bye.